Hi everyone, my name is Alejandro Sánchez Escolar, and in this video I'm going to explain my proposal to improve the IDs management system in CESPA. First of all, we need to understand what is an ID. The ID is the mandatory document in each waste transportation. So when the driver transports the waste from the customer to the treatment plant, the plant operator validates this ID. Once validated, the ID comes to the operation center where, once we have checked it, it will be sent to the customer. So I want to show you the ID on paper format, and this is how we are using it right now in CESPA. Okay, you can see here is all the required data in the ID, and over here is where the treatment plant must validate the ID. Okay, usually they stamp the ID. So what's the problem here? What's the problem with our IDs? There is a bottleneck problem in our ID management in the region of Murcia, caused by the high volume of customers and the location of the operation center. And both things prevent sending all the validated ID to the customers on time according to law. So right now in CESPA, we cannot send these IDs to all our customers in time. Okay? This is the problem we want to solve in our Xperiment. So what negative consequences does it have for our customers? Problems of traceability and problems in their management system, especially when it comes to facing audits. So what's the solution we propose? Our goal is to use the software known as TASO in order to send the IDs in XML codes to the driver's PDAs. So when receiving the waste in the treatment plant, the plant operator must digitally sign the ID through a few simple steps. Once the documentation has been validated, it is sent to the corresponding customer via email. So this thing is going to be an XML code, okay, inside the PDA of the driver. The two basic tools to start up the system are the electronic certificates and the electronic signatures. So CESPA can obtain its own electronic certificates, so the operators of the treatment plant can digitally sign IDs through any device. So we propose the use of a software that allows electronic signature on the server side in order to generate a qualified signature without the need of a cryptographic device. So instead of stamping the document, now we're gonna use a digital signature. Okay, so how our system works? There are 3 steps. First one, from the operation center, the IDs are sent via TASO to the PDAs and the treatment plant. Okay, TASO is our software to send IDs to the administrations. Okay. Second, when the driver comes to the treatment plant, the plant operator opens the XML document, identifies himself in the system, enters some required data, and digitally signs the document. And finally, a new ID is generated with the electronic signature on it and ready to be sent by email to the customer. So, to check the functionality of the system, 2 prototypes were created. The first one is the wireframe used by the truck drivers to manage the IDs of each service in their PDAs. And the second prototype represents the software used by the plant operator in order to receive, validate, and finally send the ID to the customer. You can check how it works in the videos I attach in the document. So the prototypes were tested in mobile devices and computers in the operation center, and they achieved general approval during their testing. However, it's difficult to know the feasibility and the real functionality of the system just with these prototypes. So what is the conclusion? The paper documentation has proved to be unsustainable until now, and I believe that the digitalization of the IDs represents the only feasible long-term option to solve our problem. Our solution is presented as a technically and economically viable option for CESPA with existing means. However, we depend on third parties to start up the project. And that is all. I hope you enjoyed my experiment.